Hey everybody, and welcome to our Big Brother 18 live feed spoiler show and Battle Back spoilers. Well, kind of. And rants and lots, and you're gonna love it. Now, if you are watching this show back on YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps support our shows. Now, you can also watch these shows back over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18 spoilers. That's where I put all the spoiler shows, because YouNow doesn't allow you guys to watch replays anymore unless you pay for them. So don't worry, I'll get your back. yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18 spoilers is where these shows will be. If you want to see our shows with house guests and people that we're having on, that's at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18. Tonight, we are going to have Mitch from ASAP Science and Big Brother Canada 4 on at 7 p.m. It's going to be the warm-up pre-show before the Battle Back show. So that will be super duper fun. If you guys want 24/7 live feed updates, you can get them over on Twitter with our at BB18 feed update accounts. Of course, you can get the feeds from us. Really helps support our shows. yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. Prize giveaways every week for those who do that. And lastly, if you love what we're doing here and you want us to keep doing it, two great things. One, consider becoming a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Patreon. Weekly shows for patrons, sometimes with house guests, so you have that one-on-one time with them. Weekly prize giveaways, access to the private Facebook group where we talk about stuff we can't talk about publicly. Your questions yes to reality stars, and so much more. Most importantly, it keeps us up and running. And yes, for those asking, if you don't want to do Patreon but you just want to make a donation, you can do that at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Okay, that being said, Eric is angry. We have lots of theories. We have lots to talk about over what is going on. But first, hopefully you don't find out right now why we need patrons and donations. Let's see if this works. First, we have a live feed, hopefully going to work. Breaking news update. I have real updates too, don't worry. Here we go.
Hi everyone, it's me, Jigglypuff. I figured that while my bestie is out getting us some Starbucks, I might, give you guys some Big Brother spoilers. I know that other website said that there's no spoilers and that you shouldn't believe any spoilers, but you know what? There are spoilers because I know what's going on in the house. I know about the HOH, I know who's back, and I'm going to share it with all of you because I'm really your friend. Hey everyone, it's me, Jigglypuff, just hanging out with my best girl here, Julie Chen. Well, actually, I'm best friends with her intern who actually knows what the fuck is going on with the show, because Julie doesn't. Julie doesn't know anything about the show. Anywho, me and Julie just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some more spoilers. So, Julie, go ahead. No. Seriously, you could even go with a but first? You're the worst, Julie. You are the worst. Okay, bye. So, we're back. Basically, this is what happened. Josiah won. He won the battle back, and now he's back in the house. And now they're playing HOH, and guess what? Josiah, Paul, Zakiya, and Day are like, hey, boo, hey. We're all part of Big Sister, and you know what? Let's form an alliance right now. Let's be the original four. Sounds like a great idea? Josiah's like, that sounds like a great idea. And guess what? Day won HOH. And meanwhile, backstage, Tiffany, Tiffany, Vanessa Russo's sister, she is presently drowning in a bucket of her own tears. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye! Now, some of you might not be wondering, is that for real? Is that not for real? I don't know. I don't know if that is for real or not for real. But we have one last, much, much quicker update from Jigglypuff. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you. Okay, we have one last update. Here's your last official. No, actually, I should make this probably a little smaller. Hold on. We have one last update. And then we're going to talk real stuff. I'm so happy we didn't get robot voice. Okay, here's your last update.
Hey everyone, it's it's me, Jigglypuff. Well, since the fees are down, figured I might check in with the girls. Hey, Tiff, how's everything going backstage? Are you over being evicted? And do you think that you can rebuild a friendship with the house guests? I don't need friends. They disappoint me. You go, girl. Well, this is awkward.
And that was our official hashtag YRRMon unofficial Big Brother updates. Thanks to @Giselle BB17 on Twitter. So are they true? Are they not true? I don't know. I'm going to discuss my actual real world theories and real spoilers with you now. But of course, if you're bored while the feeds are down, you actually should check out hashtag YRRMon on Twitter, because we've been doing a lot of fun a lot of fun Pokemon stuff, me and Giselle and XOXO Feedsters. All right, let's talk about now real. Is Giselle part of YRR now? Well, in the sense that we hate her and she is our mortal nemesis, yes. Everybody needs a villain. So, yes, she is the official villain of Reality Recaps. Nemesis villain. Yes. Okay. Let us talk now about what we know for really real about the battle back. There has been leaks so far, and I have theories, and I'm interested into what all of you think. So, this is now not fake, this is for really real. The first of the battle back competitions. The first two contenders are, well, first of all, I'll say it's the log competition that we've already seen on the show. And the first person battling is going to be, well, Glenn versus Jose. So it is Glenn versus Jose doing the log walking competition. Now, here's the thing. First of all, which I never say, I would like to point out I was right, and I was right back in December, and hashtag go watch the show when Steve Moses called in, and we already discussed this, that it would be Redemption Island style, and that they would be bringing people back in. And clearly now we know that's what it is. It is one-on-one battle in the order in which people have been eliminated. Because it is Glenn versus Jose, and that's it. Nobody else is battling. Now, here are, and I'm going to take your guys' questions at the end. I just want to get all this stuff out. Here is what a lot of you seem to be saying is, well, it doesn't seem fair if they're just going to keep redoing the same comp. Obviously, whoever wins this one is going to be better at it when the next person comes in and then they battle. So it's not really fair because they keep getting to do it and they don't have any learning curve. I do not believe that the 4 battles are the same log comp. And as a matter of fact, I don't believe this happened live. Or this all happened last night. I think these were filmed after each competition. And here's why. I don't know this for a fact, these are my theories. Number 1, if you've noticed, it's taken a long time for them to reopen the backyard after competitions. In other years, the backyard opened much sooner than it has opened this year. It seems like they've hardly gotten any backyard time. So I feel like they're filming these after each of the competition in order that they happened. Here's another good thing which supports my theory. This battle back entrance is not in the kitchen. Like, that door is all the way on the right side of the yard. So I would think if they were gonna surprise the house guest and let them know what's going on, there would be no reason the people couldn't enter from the kitchen. So why would they have them be entering from a different location unless these were all filmed after the competitions each week? So now, that is just a theory. I don't know that for fact or for sure, but I kind of have a feeling. I kind of have a feeling that that's the way that all of that played out. The thing that frightens me the most is it seems like Giselle is getting in these battle backs a very rainbowy, hey, I'm back in the house, Messiah's risen again type edit in these sneak preview videos. I don't think they want Giselle back. Personally, I do not think they want Giselle back. I think based on the storyline that they created with Devon's goodbye message, I know we talked about this last night, Tiffany is the one with the best storyline to come back into the house. And this show is all about storylines, and she has the best storyline to make it back into the house. And now we know it's one-on-one battles happening weekly. Therefore, it also seems to me like Tiffany only has to win the last battle. Whoever was left over from last week, let's just say it's Victor, Victor would just have to fight Tiffany, and then whoever wins is back in the house. And then my guess is then they will do like a wall endurance HOH comp, which will be live when the show ends tonight, is my guess. So I'm saying, as of this moment, one person is already back in the house. They will show us all of the comps tonight. Let the person who was evicted go into the house, perhaps live, and then it go right into a wall challenge, which is endurance, which will then play out on the feeds. That is my official guess. And I'm not saying that as my official guess in, ooh, I know, wink, wink. I'm saying legitimately, that's my guess. Wouldn't Noms be today? Well, I'm pretty sure they said Noms are going to be Sunday. Or did they say HOH was going to be Sunday? I think they said Noms are going to be Sunday. Oh, and Allison at XOXO Feedsters on Twitter also brought up a really good point, or gave me a bit of information that I missed on the live feeds. And that is the other night when the house guests were playing hide and seek in the house. They realized that the trunks that everybody popped out of on the premiere episode were no longer sealed. So like previously, those trunks were sealed so that you couldn't go in or out. And now they are unsealed again. So maybe the house guests are going to come in through trunks, or the person coming back is going to come in through the trunk. So there's that. And I promise I'm going to get to all of your guys' questions and read all of the stuff that you're saying in a minute. Oh no, they did say HOH will be crowned Sunday night. Okay, well if they officially said HOH is going to be crowned Sunday night, well then that would kind of make sense to what I'm saying. If they end with the wall live, then we get to watch it play out as an endurance comp on the feeds, and then we know who won on Sunday. Thank you so much for the bars, Halcyon Kurt 1111. Thank you, that really helps us out. The feeds don't come back till 3 hours after the East Coast show. Oh, well, then I guess we're not going to watch it play out. Question. Giselle wants to know, did Nicole find her personality in the unsealed trunk? I don't know. Here's my last thing that I want to say, and this is where, and then I'm going to take all of your questions and we'll discuss all the stuff you guys want to talk about. So, here's my overall feeling on Big Brother. I feel like it's like a psychic. I feel like CBS and Big Brother is like a psychic that does cold readings. That's how I feel. I feel like everything is just so loosely floated out there so that they can see what sticks and have multiple options to go with. Like, meaning the way we put a whole bunch of house guests in the house, vets and returning players, and then we put in the other half that are idiot people who couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Then we put in all these layers that are going to allow them to get whatever outcome they want to happen. So we knew there was going to be a battle back, but we didn't know the way the challenges were going to go. And because we don't know the way the challenges are going to go, and because they don't tell us, they can make them go whatever way they want. So they wanted Tiffany back in, or let's not even say they wanted Tiffany back in. Let's just say, obviously, they're going to want the person back in who's been in the house the longest. They're the most invested. So then it makes sense not to make it a crapshoot, make it individual competitions where the last person out only has to beat one person. Or make it a crapshoot if you don't want that person. In other words, by not giving us the information and putting in all these layers of protection for themselves, it just kind of allows them to have happen whatever they want to happen. So I think that's kind of interesting that they do things like that. Do I think production manipulates the game or controls who wins things? No, I don't. I don't think that is at all possible, but I think that's how they manipulate. Make it be a challenge that favors people over other people and stuff like that. All right, so let's take it to the chat room and see what all of you guys are saying. At least Roadkill is over. Correct. If you missed it, Roadkill 100% done and over, as are teams. Ding dong, the teams are done. Allison says, there will be another round of battle back competitions. Julie said first battle back competitions. Correct. Here's where I'll say, I've been guessing all along that there will be a jury battle back as well. I'm going to stick with that guess. I'm also going to guess that if this Friday night time slot does really well for them, that they might actually, I don't know, maybe make a Friday jury house show more common and tie in with the battle back somehow. Possibly. Only if ratings are super amazing. Which they're not. They're being killed by the freaking Olympic trials. Not even the actual Olympics. The pre-Olympics are killing them. So, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. How far do you think Glenn will go? Unfortunately, I don't think Glenn's going to go past the first round. I just don't. Bronte's segment about wanting to find out who switched the target to her was who she target was the worst. Well, Bronte's the worst. I can't stand her. I don't like her. Thank you for all you give us. Aw, Kim M, thank you. I'm declining. I don't mean to be rude, but you don't need to waste your bars to ask a question or to say something, but thank you, I appreciate that. Halson Kurt 111, thank you for being the number 1 fan, and Dan, thank you for being the number 2 fan. I really wish I would have brought water down here. I want Glenn to come back, but he's not in the best of shape for physical competitions. Correct. I don't think it's going to be Glenn, everyone. I hate to break it to you, but I do not think it's going to be Glenn. I need to know what the secret Julie was talking about is. Look, Jiansu, that kind of goes back to what I was saying, where CBS is like a medium. They're like they do like cold readings. Like they just float shit out there. Like, oh, there's gonna be a secret. Do you guys remember last season when there was gonna be a new twist every single week, and then the twist stopped after 2 weeks, and Julie never acknowledged it again? Yeah, me too. Just like how Julie's like, oh, there's so many more twists coming, guys. There's so many more twists. Twistity twist, twists. There's twists everywhere. We're twisting the twists up and down. Twists are getting twisted. Hopefully those idiots will forget that later. I hope Tiffany comes back. Sorry, not sorry. Can we talk about Devon? We can talk about whatever you guys want. TV or Bus says, do you think this team worked out at all the way they anticipated? No, I do not, TV or Bus, but they brought back horrible people. Allison XOXO Feedster says, breaking, the return of BB Takeover. This is when they lost it last year. They found it again. Yep. When does the BB After Show air? Anyone know? I believe at 3 o'clock Eastern. Devon is a perfect angel, says Giselle. Mm-hmm. Do you think they'll keep all the evicted house guests to continue the Battle of the Block, or will the losers go home? Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy from the chat room. If you think CBS is paying to put up these 5 people any longer, you're insane. They already had to pay them a weekly stipend, rent for a house, unless my original theory was correct and they were doing it as the competitions happened in order to let the people leave. Oh yeah, isn't Julie supposed to announce a twist on Jeff's show? Oh, I got the twist. I got the Julie Chen twist. It's the Julie Chen twist. I don't know why they spend that kind of money. I don't know either. Did CBS get renewed for a season 19? I heard that it did. I'm not sure official, but I heard that it did. I don't know. Do you know, Allison, if it did? She and Nicole have that in common. Oh, yeah, that's true. Do the house guests get paid to be on the show? Allegedly, they get a weekly stipend. No, there would have been a sighting of one of them. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Who do you think is going home next? I have no clue. Do you think Devon telling James she wants the showmances gone is the same as Jose telling Day the vets need to go? No, I think Devon legitimately wants the showmances out of the house. I legitimately think she does. Super Duper Anthony says, I think they might permanently keep the teams because BOB was much worse. Julie has already confirmed that the team's twist is dissolved. The team twist and Battle of the Block no longer exist. Thank you, Jesus. Or I guess I should say, thank you, Jose. I need like an sound effect. Roadkill. I would love to see Pandora's Box. Well, Alison Grodner did say Pandora's Box was going to come into play. She said it earlier in the season. All the things she said was that the departure board had a meaning. So we'll see if that comes true. What else did she say in that preseason article? Pandora's Box would be back. Although she did say in like a different way. Do a reverse Clelly. Oh my god, I can't keep up with the chat room. Do a reverse Clelly. Evict Shelley. I mean Nicole first, then Corey. I wish. Look. I got a lot of Vanessa theories. Whatever. I got a lot of Vanessa theories. Yeah. I wish I knew what she was tweeting publicly. Well, here's what I know people are saying. I know people are saying Vanessa is on a trip to Canada. And we know she couldn't come on my show because she had bad Wi-Fi. So, you know, guess there's no Wi-Fi in Canada. That's what I have to say about that. Who's your pick for the final 3? Who's my pick for the final 3? Well, now this is the end of last week. This isn't current. Obviously, we know Tiffany's gone. My pick for final 3 would be, oh Lord, Frank, Paul, Devon. Frank Paul Devon. I mean, that's not my pick. That's just what I think is the best chance of happening at the moment. Frank Paul Devon. I don't know. I don't like any of those. Me neither. Me neither. Team Natalie. Look, here's my problem with Natalie. My problem is, girlfriend is all sunshine and rainbows and gumdrops. She doesn't, she's like Meg 2.0, but, hi Meg, but James, I feel like, is using her to try and get on Amazing Race. So, therefore, I feel bad for her. Because I feel like she doesn't understand that she's being used, in my opinion. In my opinion. Don't insult Meg like that. I know. I think we're going to have Meg on a patron-only show, actually, because I know Meg wants to take, like, a back seat from Big Brother this season and stuff, but does want to come on a show and talk to people. So I think maybe if we did it as a private show, like a patron-only show where it's not public, then maybe Meg, I would feel better about having Meg on then. Because she said she would come on, but I was like, I'm not going to throw you on if you really don't want to be on. Frank needs to go ASAP. Yeah. Well, now look, here. Speaking of Frank, I would like to bring up this. I would like the chat room to weigh in on this argument, and let's see what you guys think of this. Hold on. Okay, so this is a tweet from Team Devon at Jason's Peasant. And it basically says, it's funny how Evil Dick physically and mentally abused people his season and is considered a BB legend. Dr. Will can talk so much cocky, obnoxious shit in every goodbye message, but it's forgiven because it's just part of his charm. And Frank can sexually abuse women only to be forgiven 2 weeks later because he's a, quote, underdog. But when Devon gives a goodbye message after getting out the person who blew up her game, she's a bitch, a bully, and a complete disgrace. And I'll go ahead and I'll add in there, and same thing with Brittany. Brittany can do the phone call and laugh in, Boogie's face and all that stuff, and we all love it. And none of us, are calling Tiffany, or none of us were calling Brittany a disgrace or anything. So I find that interesting. I've said it all along. I do not think that CBS, number one, gives fair edits to strong female players in the game. Like, even look at winners like Jordan gets portrayed as an idiot, which, okay, I'm with you. She is, but still. Rachel was the butt of every joke and painted to be crazy in her edit until she won. I feel like in general CBS does not give women players a favorable edit, and I feel like a lot of fans of the show don't treat women players the same way they treat men players. I guess it's the same in life. As well. And it's the same thing where Tiffany only gets compared to the negative qualities of Vanessa, while Paulie gets compared to all of the great characteristics of Cody. So it's very much a double standard, which I don't like it. I don't like it. What do you, chat room, think about that, as I'm looking for my next thing that I want to pull up for you? Production plays it up so much. It's truly all about the edits. It's why the feedsters know exactly what is going on. Now, I completely agree with you on that, and that's why you guys should get the feeds from yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. There's still 2 more months of show left, so it's not a waste. Thank you so much for the bars, Hal, Shaken, Kurt. I'll follow you after. What Day did is funny, but she's catching hell because she called that there would be a buyback and she still did it. Now, that I have no problem with. 100%, I am criticizing Devon on the same thing. Devon, horrible gameplay move. Horrible gameplay move. No, not worth it at all. The worst gameplay move for you, especially like XOXO Feedsters just said, you called there being a buyback. So on a game level, horrible move. But it's the people that are like, she's the bully and she's the devil and how dare her. Oh my god, we love Evil Dick. He's so funny posting that picture of Kalia shaving her privates. He's just hysterical talking about how he wants to beat the shit out of Andy in real life. I don't get it. So, I really wish I knew where my stupid thing was. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. Devon is a mean girl. I don't think Devon's a mean girl. I don't. I think she is a direct person. I think people don't know. I think, and this took me a very long time in my own life to realize, is that I think there are people that are very direct in life and they don't need to like beat around the bush. I think I'm more of a people pleaser type of a person. So I'm not necessarily like that, but I think people like me always think that people that are blunt and direct are being mean. And they're not. They just don't have time to waste. Sorry, but who are you? Says It's Me, Tom. Hi, Tom. Nice to meet you. My name is Stephen Moses, and I won last season of Big Brother. I now do these shows right here with all of my winnings. And I'm lying. I have no winnings. Become a patron. Day was complaining people were sitting next to Tiffany and talking to her. I don't know what that means. Rest in peace, Paulie's hair. Oh, yes. We definitely have to talk about Paulie's hair. You know what else we have to talk about for one quick second so we can wrap this up? Is Trolls super quickly. I would like to talk about Trolls super quickly. Because there's a lot of you in here, and I hope this will deter some of you. So here's my point. Here's my only point in saying this. Will be super quick. Here's what happens when people treat me or try and come at me and you're a troll. So... Oh, I wish it didn't say the name, but it has a happy ending. So, basically, I posted that article, and then there was the person who was like, this is the way we live. We have to walk on eggshells, and we can't say what we really feel, and we have to be politically correct. And then I said, you can totally say what you want. Just realize the double standard makes you a dickbag. And then they were like, okay, but why, why me? I was trying to give a valid answer. Oh, see, it missed the whole best part. So then they said, dickbag, why would anyone with class call someone a dickbag? And then I said, well, it's because when you act ignorant and have no ability to see your own flaws, it makes you a bag of dicks, or what we are calling a dick bag. And then lastly, your tweet was in there. And then in conclusion, they were like, I don't understand. They're like, I'm just giving you valid reasons about the backlash, and it happened over a year ago. I don't understand. Why me? And I said, because you commented. So then I comment, and it's the way Twitter works. Pretty soon one of us will block #spoilers. So I just want you to know, if you, no, I want to be very clear about this. And then they were like, oh, I was talking about you and I was talking about you, and now it's all fine. And I like the person. Here's just my only point. If you seriously come at me on Twitter as a troll, please don't think I'm going to seriously fight with you. I was laughing the whole time. I was just trying to be as crazy as I thought that person was being in the beginning. I'm not really, making a real debate. I will argue the stupidest thing with you as long as I find it funny before I block. So in other words, you could be like, I think you're the devil. And I'll be like, I think chocolate-covered strawberries are disgusting. Like that. I'm just saying. It's all meant in fun. Coming in late, how did our girl do? I think I'm doing great. I think we're having a good show so far. I kind of ruined the funniness of showing the tweets, which was supposed to be funny. I don't know that part went really that great, but otherwise I think I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, Cheryl. Are we getting Becky? All I can tell you is tonight we are having Mitch from ASAP Science on at 7 p.m. before Big Brother The Battle Back show. And next week we have Brendan and Rachel confirmed. I'm going to wait because these other people will officially be released into the world come this weekend. So on Monday, I'm going to reach out to whoever has been evicted and try and get them filled into spots first. So I'm going to see what those people are doing, and then we can start filling in some of the other one. Is a Cassandra show in the works? Yes, Cassandra will be back on. Right now she is doing a tour around Canada, so she's kind of very busy. What about Zach? Zach would like to come back on. It's a matter of his schedule. I promise as soon as I know, I will let you all know. Will Adora be with the Brenchels? Of course she will. And then just like last year, in about a month from now, they're going to go on CBS, and then Julie Chen is going to act like they're breaking the Adora baby reveal. Kind of like last year when Brendan and Rachel came on the show and gave you guys all the exclusive that they were pregnant. And then 3 weeks later, Julie Chen had them on Big Brother to be like, big announcement, we're pregnant. And I'm like, big announcement? That happened on our show 3 weeks ago. Julie. Can't wait to see Days blow up. I can't wait to see Devon blow up Zakia and Michelle's game. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Oh, Evil had Dora on his show already. Well, there you go. Then technically, Evil Dick has already broken the news. However, Evil Dick charges you to watch his shows, so I'm gonna go with we're the first person to have them on that you don't have to pay to watch. Boop. What do you think of Michelle? I don't really care for her. I don't ever want to judge people until I see them out of the game. However, I'm not a fan of her telling feed watchers to get Bridget fired. I'm not a fan of her fat-shaming comments. I'm not a fan of a lot of the mean girl stuff that she's doing to other people in the house. I'm not really a fan of the people involved with her social media. I have a lot of red flags and a lot of warnings that tell me to stay away from Michelle. So, I don't know. We'll see. Never say never. But right now I don't have a great Michelle feeling. Michelle is an insecure little mean girl and she isn't fun to watch. I agree. Now, I will say this. What if I have Michelle on, but before the show I make her do like 6 shots? So then we're guaranteed to have Big Meech on the show. Because I don't really want to have Michelle on the show, but I'm all about having Big Meech on the show. I think that might be what we do. I think we might have to go that way. Big Meech is what... Yeah, I agree. Good idea. Yeah. Or we can make some sort of a 21 and over drinking game. Like, we'll just have her get drunk and I'll yell questions at her. Just yell fan questions at her while she's drunk. What happened to Michelle's Twitter? Oh, you can read all about it. I'm sure Jokers has stuff up about it. It's all out. Just Google it. Bridget in my eyes is as mean or meaner than Meech. Why? The 21 and over thing, I can drink soda. Correct. Under 21, you can have a sugar high. And simultaneously beat her with a wiffle bat. No, we do not condone violence. We could talk about her Facebook boyfriend. Oh my god. I don't know. How much stuff has come out that has been fake people on Twitter lately? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how many things are getting pinned on all of, like, fake Twitter accounts lately. It's ridiculous. Hi, Eric. I'm from France. Bonjour. I like your show. Yay! Vive la France! Maybe Giselle's here and she'll tell me something to say to you. Or Maximus' mom. Vive la France! I can't decide whether Michelle is just that invisible or if she just really sucks in the DR. Oh, I think it's a little bit of both. Oh, what did you think of Paulie and his hair? Yes, I think Paulie's hair is hideous. I saw somebody tweet it out. He looks like Pagado from Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that was Giselle that tweeted that out. Let's see if I can find that. Right, Pagado from Pokemon Hairfell. I still think Paul did it on purpose. I think we're going to get a diary room of Paul going... I totally messed up his hair on purpose. Who does he think he is? He, put me up last week. I'm going to have him going out looking like an idiot. I would not at all be surprised to see if we get some sort of a diary room session like that. So here's Paul's hair. Looking like Pidgeotto. I always want to say Pagado. Pidgeotto. So that's Paulie's hair, which Paul cut. Nicole was secretly loving the hair screw up. We were all loving the hair screw up. Paul is Paulie's puppet. No way he does a DR like that. Yeah, I kind of feel like the DR is encouraging a Cody Derek relationship with Paul and Paulie. I have a feeling. Day's face when she saw that haircut was hysterical. I know. I loved it. You like Paulie's hair. Interesting. You do? I'm just so shocked by anybody that tells me that they like the haircut. I know production legitimately was pissed about it. I know production was like, well, you really ruined all the continuity we had going there, since they love messing up his stuff. Or they love doing his things out of order. Really, are you sure? I have news for you. I'm just saying words. I don't really know what I'm saying because I was trying to pull something up. What did I say? New York Italian says, I'm legally blonde. I can tell his hair sucks. It does. It looks horrible. It's basically shaved all around except for like a mohawk in the middle, but a mohawk would actually look better. It's like 2 inches more down on each side than a mohawk. Paulie is about to have a hat super glued to his head. Yeah, I don't care for it. And, oh boy. Zakiya was like, guess what I think doesn't matter, or something like that. Yeah, Zakiya was definitely pissed off. But again, what do we expect from a house of idiots who have no idea what's going on all the time? Oh, now I see why they don't like them changing the look, the edit. Correct. The reason you're not allowed to change your look is so that they can move the edit around or use different pieces in different places, if that makes sense. Do you know who Rafe the Draft belongs to? What a great question, Anna Merlot. And what a wonderful setup for me. So for those of you that don't know who Rafe the Draft is, here you go with a late breaking news update.
Hi everyone, it's me, Giselle from BB17. Not Rafe like those stupid house guests put on the cake, or I guess I should be glad it's not rape. Looking at you, Frank. Anywho, these people are a bunch of idiots. You know what other things they don't know? What Pandora's Box is, who the Zingbot is, or what the Diamond Power of Veto is. I mean, seriously, can we get a new cast? And by the way, all you creepy life beaters who are watching me here, chained to a table, and not doing anything, you're all dicks. Okay, bye!
So that would be, I say, Rafe the Draft. It was in the carnival room when all of the house guests have arrived in the carnival room for the have not room. When that was open, that is where the giraffe officially came from. However, we are all aware that said giraffe is actually at at Giselle BB17, because that is the same giraffe that was in its latex form last season in the backyard. That is officially Giselle the Giraffe from last season, who has now come back into the house as a giraffe. And I personally think there is some sort of a conspiracy theory going on, because there are giraffes in all of the Big Brother seasons lately all across the world. From Canada to the UK, there are now giraffes happening everywhere. Giraffes. Why is that becoming hard for me to say? Rafe for America's Favorite. Seriously? Seriously. 100 million %. I'm trying to see what are the other, oh, okay, yes, we can do that. Or the gorilla. Did Tiffany ever get the gorilla back? Did Tiffany ever find it? I know Devon hid it, but did Tiffany ever find it or get it back? Does anybody know? Can anybody give me a late breaking feed update? Yes. Oh, perfect. Bridget found the gorilla. Oh, well, thank God for Bridget. And I know I'm being mildly annoying that we're regurgitating all back things. However, we have the computer working for the moment. And I never get to stick these into a show. So I would like to say, also, I have a Nicole foreshadowing.
Corey. No, Corey. What do you mean you like boys? Corey. No, Corey, no. Hashtag straight Corey. Yes, no, Corey.
My favorite part is still hashtag straight Corey. Hashtag straight Corey, still my favorite. I'm just going through to see all of the things that I can't normally pull up on a show. Yeah. I also love when the people are like, you can't say not gay Corey. Maybe you can't say not gay Corey. I'm gay. I can say not gay Corey all I want. I'm gay, so I can say it. I'm allowed. It also helps if you have a sense of humor. It's called intention. I'm at work laughing with you guys, and people think I'm crazy on my cordless headphones. Oh, hi, SS Latte. I love when you talk like Nicole. Oh, Nicole. I can't do it right now. Nicole. I can't. Oh, I can't do it. Nicole. Guys. Oh, I think it's because I had headphones in. Oh, you guys. It is because I had headphones in. That's weird. It probably sounded the same. Oh, you guys. No. Why are you bleeding? Get out of my ER. Get out of my ER. Stop bleeding on me. Come on. No. As a matter of fact, seriously, for really real, you understand the reason why Nicole is best friends with the giraffe, right? In the house. Because it's the only thing that won't talk back and she can do whatever she wants. That's why she's like, oh, I love you. Oh, if you love me, don't talk back. Corey's gonna betray me. Corey's gonna betray me, but you never will. If you love me, don't say anything. Oh, I knew you loved me. Oh, do you want me to give you a hand job too? How do you give a giraffe a hand job? Oh, we can't kiss, but I'll give you handy J's. Oh. I'm Nicole. I love you. Okay, never let go. Okay. I'll hug you and kiss you and squeeze you and love you forever. You are all aware that she was giving out handy J's under the covers, right? Y'all know that actually happened? I had a 4-year-old explain to me his hatred for Tiffany last night. As a tiny casual viewer, he had valid reasons. I don't agree, but I was proud. Well, that sucks. What are the reasons? I want to know what a 4-year-old, I want to know. What is a 4-year-old thinking? So yeah, Nicole gave Corey a handy J in the bed. Boop, bada, boop, 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 bada, boop, 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 bada, boop, boop, boop. Do you think the guys are using the girls? No, I don't. Well, I think James is using Natalie to try and get on Amazing Race. Like, I'm torn because I don't feel like any girls really give James attention in the real world. So I think it's like 50% James enjoys that there's a girl that wants to be with him. And then I think the other half is he wants someone to be on the show, to get on Amazing Race. Okay, so the reasons that this is reasons from a 4-year-old as to why Tiffany sucks. Number 1, Vanessa cried too much last year, and I don't like girls who cry. Number 2, Paul has a beard and Paul doesn't like her, so boy power. Okay, so this is from a 4-year-old boy. So Vanessa cries too much, and this child does not like that Tiffany cries, and Paul does not like Tiffany. So this child also does not like Tiffany. This is good. I always wanted to do a show. I really did. I think the thing I'm most sad about this summer is that I couldn't make our View show happen. I really wanted to do a show that was like XOXO Feedsters and Glammy and Giselle and like one other person, and it be like recapping the week View style. But become a patron and fix my computer. A 4-year-old casual also said she got too mad at the beginning of the week and it was really crazy. Okay, got it. Right, so there's that. I forget what else I was going to say. Paul is most likely to return from the new players. Correct. I think they want Paul for America's favorite player, personally. Glammy canceled her feeds. I did hear that. It would not be a Big Brother season if Glammy did not cancel her feeds in a fit of rage. That, to me, is just as much a part of any Big Brother season as Will's show, as oh my god, Earth Dog's photo chops. We also always have to have a Glammy canceling of the feeds. Early. It's my favorite. I love Glammy. I think Glammy will come on and talk Big Brother, though. I think Glammy will come on and talk Big Brother. We need to make that happen. Yeah, Muffin segment supports America's favorite player. Yes, it does. And you know James is pissed about it. I mean, he doesn't know. Like, James does not know about the Muffin segments, but I have a theory that James is aware that Paul is getting his type of an edit. And that is why, if you know, I mean, we all know, and sorry, I hate to ruin it for you, James looks at where the cameras are every time he's on camera. Just watch James. He does not say things or do things until he looks and sees what cameras are on and is aware what camera to play to. So that's number one. But number two, James makes damn sure he is inserted into any situation that is like a prank or a jovial or an anything, which is why during that dance competition, when the guys had to do like the strip thing and then the girls were doing their dance competition, even though it was James's idea, he made sure to make it seem like it was his idea. He didn't really stay in practice with the guys. He made sure he kept moving back and forth between both groups to guarantee he was gonna get airtime from it. In case they only showed the girls or only showed the guys, he needed to make sure, I'm getting airtime out of this. And that's always what he does. He always makes sure he inserts himself into wherever he thinks is gonna be the best edit for him. So I don't really care for James. How do they know which cameras are actually on? Just like in real life, the red light. The cameras that are recording have the red light on. Or I should say, the cameras which are being actively broadcasted on the live feeds have a red light on. It didn't even matter. Julie said teams are over. It's a pairs season. Sure what that means. I'm so over friendship. I am very much with you. I am over the yelling out of friendship. The only thing that makes me feel better about the yelling out of friendship is that I know the yelling out of friendship is something done to piss off Frank. He does it because it annoys Frank. So while I don't really love friendship, I love hashtag never cad. Never cad, 4 years, never cad. Pissed, never cared. Again, did you all not hear that that's exactly what I told you I would do? All of you people that don't like that, that's literally what I told you I would do if I was in the house. I would walk through conversations for all of you on the feeds and I would just be like, this sucks. Ooh, they're fighting. I would just throw out one-liners and move through conversations because that's how I would talk to all of you. He's literally doing what I said I would do and I love it. Pissed, never cared, 4 years ago. Aw, Frank, you played 4 years ago. Hashtag never cared. Never cared 4 years ago. Pissed. Love it. Your boy. Your boy. And normally I would hate a your boy. Normally I hate any bro do shit. But I do like your boy. I don't like when he says your boy in third person referring to himself. I just like when he throws out a ya boy. Never cared is the funniest thing he said so far. So 100%. For those of you that don't know, he was kind of in a passive aggressive argument with Frank. This is when Tiffany was crying in the safari room and Devon and Zakia and I think Nicole were all in there. And then Frank kind of came in and was saying, ooh, you guys are being mean girls or whatever. And they were trying to get Frank out. And Paul was also trying to get Frank out. So he was like, Paul was like, come on, Frank, let's go play chess. And Frank was like, pump brakes, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, God, I wish I could hear Frank. I can do such a good Frank if I can hear him. So Frank was like, I don't know. I've been in this house 100 days. I've been in this house 100 days, Paul. You need to just calm down. And Paul was like, yeah, 4 years ago, never cared. Never cared 4 years ago. Never saw it 4 years ago, never cared. And everybody died. Like, Tiffany is crying. Like, she's trying to, like, blow up games. There's tension with Frank in the room. It's like this whole entire thing. And then Paulie just replies to Frank with, 4 years ago, never cared. And everybody lost it and started laughing. I thought for sure that would make the show. But it didn't. Instead, we had to have the Muffin Man segment. Oh, is that it? Let me see. God, no, I hope this doesn't do it. Let me see if this is it. I mean, so far we're doing good with... no, that's not it. Not it. Blocked. Sorry, I thought somebody sent me the video. I was going to pull it up, but nope. Who do you think will have the most followers after the show? I mean, Frank kind of already does have the most followers. I think Paul already has a shit ton of followers. It's hard to tell. TV or Bus says, the night when Paul said, let's paint Paul's picture in the house was literally the funnest thing ever. Won him America's favorite player. Let's paint Paul's picture in the house. I guess I didn't see that. Eric, the cameras do not have red lights on them. That is not true. Did you see the Frank hemorrhoid cream line on the back of red shorts Thursday morning? Oh, Lord, no. I mean, look, I'm not one to talk about hemorrhoid problems, but oh, girl. The phone booth will ring for somebody. I agree. Eric, what if the secret is that the second phone booth upstairs is a secret entrance to the second HOH room with a secret power in it? If the second phone booth upstairs, where is that? At the end of the hallway? Because that is the back entrance to the room. That is a production. Allegedly, that is a production entrance, as well as a fire exit, to the room next to the HOH room. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, that phone rang and the first person who got to it, like, they picked up the lever and it said something like, please enter the password. The password is 9 times 9. Well, Bronte would be out. So, like, they on the phone, they're like, doot, 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 doot. And then, like, the phone booth thing went and flipped around and put them in the HOH room. Could you imagine how amazingly cool that would be? As if they would ever spend that much money. Let's think of other times we got Pandora's box reveal. It involves someone standing in front of a camera and an envelope. So no, I don't think they're going to have hidden secret compartment room, but it would be cool if they did. I would dial the departure numbers into that phone. That is a good idea. That kind of goes back to what I was saying the other night with Shelley. Remember when Shelley was, like, desperate for the fortune teller to give her some clue, like, give me something. I think we as fans, and this is where I think CBS fails, and this is where I wish I would ever get to be a producer on a show. I think it is a mistake to not have people out there looking at what fans' ideas are. I think it is a great way to get other ideas and other perspectives, and I think fans have amazing ideas of stuff that could happen on the show and ways to incorporate twists and stuff, and that's just one of them. Like, there should be hidden things in the house. I think there should legitimately be hidden things in the house. And I think whenever CBS has an opportunity to involve super fans of the show or actual fans, they should incorporate them that way as well. They get a lot of shit for recruiting people and not casting actual fans of the show. They should at least then interject fans into the house somehow. Now, yes, I'm aware it would be a liability and probably a legal issue. I don't literally mean Joe Schmo off the street. I mean, let a Rob Sesternino in the house to be, not host something, but an extra, or host something. Who the hell cares? Let the people, let Hamster Watch in the house. Have a hamster competition with Hamster Watch. Like, shit like that they should be doing. And it just annoys me that they don't. And it doesn't even have to be that obvious. Give like a gentle wink nod, CBS. Anyway, whatever. Now I'm just going off on a rant for no reason. Okay, wait. Okay, so here we go. I have not played this back, so I don't really know what this is, but it's only a minute. So let's see what this is. Here is an official segment. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. Let's see, and hopefully this will work. And I forgot who just sent this to me, but thank you. Here we go. And boop, bada, boop, 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 go.
Let's paint Paul's picture so far in the house. Have not 2 weeks right off the bat. Boom. Block 3 weeks. Done.
Was this your speech? I couldn't pay attention to your speech because I was trying to
So you
memorize
were
mine.
going over yours.
Nose infection immediately. Pissed.
You said that too?
Pissed.
HOH second place, lost. POV second place, lost to the same person. Red tie, pissed, gone right off the bat. Do you guys realize the that I've been through?
Muffins, extra flour.
Muffins, extra flour. Pissed. Your boy can't catch a break in here, okay?
Hashtag pissed. Yeah, that was funny. I still don't think that's as funny as Never Cad. 4 years ago, Never Cad. This is a weird idea, but what if there was a twist where the evictees or jury members still lived in the house after getting evicted, or would it just stir the pot? I think it would be too confusing. It wouldn't add to anything. Oh my god, BB Can Shadow. Okay, wait. I think BB Can Shadow. Hold on. Okay, so wait. I think BB Can Shadow sent us the part. So here we go. It's not long. Here. Okay, let's watch it. Here we go.
Bye, Frank.
I'm just speaking what I think,
Is that what it looked like when you walked in here, Paul? I didn't think so.
I just bullets, and I was like, oh, man, I'm out of here.
Okay.
Well, I'm older and wiser than Paul, so I don't really...
False.
I'm not-
Older, yes. Wiser, probably not.
Yes, I am.
You want to play me in a game of chess?
Bro, it's day 30 for you. This is day almost 100 for me.
Pissed. I don't get it. You age twice as fast. 3 times. Is that the... I don't get it.
Because I was in here for 60-something days before.
4 years ago, never cared.
It doesn't matter.
I was in here for 64 days. 4 years ago, never cared. Pissed. Pissed, never cared. 4 years ago. That was my favorite Paul moment ever. 4 years ago, never cared. So those, older, yes, wiser, probably not. That is just an example of the stuff that you miss if you don't have the live feeds, and why you should get them from us, yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds, because it helps support our shows and giveaways every single week for people that get the feeds from us. And we still have 2 more months left of show, and hopefully now is when it's going to get good. So just think, you saved yourself the $5. You missed the first month of feeds where there wasn't really a lot of drama. Now you need to just come in for the last 2 months. Now after this person comes back is when there's going to be all the drama. So Come, my children. It better get good. I hope so. 4 years ago, never cared. Love that your American accent sounds like a newsie. My American accent. Wow, I missed an hour. Well, don't worry. This show is going to be backed up over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18spoilers, where all of our spoiler info is. And if you want to watch the shows with house guests without spoilers, that's at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18. And if you just want to get your stuff on Twitter, we have 24/7 live feed updates over at bb18 feed updates. American accent. For $6 a month, I got to see Nicole bust a nut. Yay! You also got to see stuff like not Nicole. You also got to see stuff like Michelle suck down a watermelon and a blueberry in one bite. I mean, where else are you going to see that? She loves the watermelon. I have no idea why she has no ability to chew more than once. Oh, and if not on the live feeds, where else are you going to get to see the genius that is Bronte plucking Frank's nose hairs? I do have a picture here. Bridget plucking Frank's nose hairs. Yes, that is a live feed exclusive that you are not getting anywhere else. Did you see Michelle's diet plate of food? I did. I just can't with her. I want to, but I can't with her. Mitch will freak if Tiff comes back. I agree. Michelle will freak out if Mitch comes back. If Tiff comes back. I thought you were referring to Mitch from BB Can, who will be on our show later tonight. Can you show it to us? Where is the diet plate of food? I do not have it in front of me at the moment. Nope. But I will say, reminder again, Mitch tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, before the Battle Back show. We will be live right here with Mitch. 7 p.m. Eastern, for those of you asking. Did Tiffany ever try and clear the air with Michelle? I do not believe so. No, I do not believe so. When was the last time they fed the fish? I have no idea. But if they're going to treat the fish in any type of a way that they are treating, like, you know, animals or any of the other stuff in the house, like the fake animals, the fish are dead. I mean, we basically have Nicole skewering the neck of the giraffe because obviously she's jealous, so she needs to stab the neck with a metal barbecue skewer. So no, I don't think they're going to be good taking care of the fish. But here's my question. Why is the house allowed to, or not allowed to have knives or any type of a sharp object like a scissor, but they can give them metal shish kebab skewers? How does that make sense? I have no idea. I think that is worse, actually, than a knife. You can kind of see when somebody is coming at you with a knife. It's a lot harder to hide than, say, a metal shish kebab skewer shoved into the neck of a giraffe. Essentially, Nicole can walk now, holding the neck like this, go directly up to her victim, turn it forward, pull the neck back, stab directly into like the head or neck with blood squirting out everywhere of the victim, and then slide the head back and hold her precious little giraffe like nothing happened. It's a drive-by murder, and she'll totally get away with it. And it is ridiculous that nobody is putting a stop to it. She literally has a weapon in that house that she can now hide. She can neck kill someone with the skewer she has hidden in that next giraffe. And I'm just saying, when girlfriend goes crazy and loses it, oh, and she will, don't say I didn't tell you. Other things you can say I didn't tell you were what Corey did to Nicole the night before the Handy J when he became her #1 fan. You know what I mean. Eric's better than the feeds. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I am glad that you feel that way, and I will remind you all, make sure that you come back for all of our shows. We do them live every time the feeds go down for stuff like POVs or noms or stuff like that. We are always live. We're also usually live every single night at 7 p.m. Eastern. We are always live on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. One of those days always with a reality star on. Eric, what computer are you looking to get? I'm not even looking at the moment. Not even looking at the moment. But I will say, if you would like to help support our shows, help get us a computer, the simplest and easiest way that you can do it is yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. We prefer yourrealityrecaps.com/patron because you get access to patron-only Facebook group, weekly shows just for patrons, sometimes with house guests, prize giveaways every week, your questions asked to reality stars, and it's what keeps us up and running. Who is winning the battle back right now? It is over. Who is Mitch? He's from ASAP Science. And he is from ASAP Science and Big Brother Canada 4. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can show you before we wrap up, because we have a lot more shows to do today, and I still have not updated the website at all yet, which I will also say, since we're throwing stuff out there, don't go yet, just me doing everything, at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18 flashbacks is where I have all of the flashback times for anything that you guys missed as well. So I need to go update that page. I need to get all these shows onto our spoilers page as well. So you can watch all of these shows back at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18 spoilers. What's the battle back spoiler? I don't know. You need to watch the show back from the beginning and you'll find out. Tara, Eric needs a Mac. No, I do not. I do not need a Mac. I do not need a Mac. I know the computer that that we're currently saving for. It will be an HP workstation. It is not a cheap computer. I'm not even going to say how much it costs. I'll say it's less than $10,000, more than $5,000. But we need a real computer to live stream. So that's what we are trying to save for. And I don't want one that I build myself this time. I want one that has support, that whenever we have this audio problem, I can just call up someone and go, audio problem, come fix it, because I don't have time to figure it out. So I want like a computer from a place like Dell or HP that I'm going to get support on as well. So there is that. How much do you need? A lot, but it is not for you to worry about. Fingers crossed, will be close enough to do a down payment on one by the end of Big Brother. That's my plan. because I would like to have it for interviews at the end of the season. So we'll see. Like, you can lease one. When you lease, oh my God, we're going so off topic now. Whatever, I'm not even going to go there. So yeah, hopefully that'll happen. That at the moment is where all of our patron and donations and gold bars is going to, on top of all the other stuff that keeps Reality Recaps up and running. We also pay a lot for server fees every month and programs that we use and storage and equipment. We pay a ton every month. So just, I'm saying it because it's because of all of you that we can do it, and we really appreciate it, and thank you. And that is why we try and come on and do shows like this for you guys when the feeds are down, to thank you for always supporting us and all the stuff that we do. So thank you. We super duper appreciate it. So that is all for now. I really didn't have that planned, or I would have done a much better thank you. So I will see you guys back here. Actually, let me just do this. Let me just end the show for the backup people. So you now, chat room, you don't need to go anywhere. Everyone else, what am I talking about? I'm talking about you can watch us live on YouNow at younow.com/realityrecaps. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again, but yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds if you don't have the feeds, yourrealityrecaps.com/patron if you want to support us, and you're already watching this if you're watching it back on the spoilers page, so I'll instead say BB18 if you want to see our other shows, and BB18 feed updates if you want 24/7 live feed updates on Twitter, and you can do one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. See you guys all tonight, or every time, every day, because we're always live. Bye, everybody!